Hi, I'm Rob and I love movies. And so I'm gonna edit this, and I'm gonna put it together, and it's gonna work, and it's gonna be okay, and it'll be the first one that's edited, and I'll do it all on my phone because iMovie. Alright, so it tells the story of an older actor who once played an iconic superhero named Birdman, and he's trying to bring meaning back into his life, revitalize his career by putting on a play. And of course, things go horribly wrong, as they always do. And the film does a lot of interesting things. I mean, it talks about the arts, it critiques this pedestal that we put artists on, and it critiques pop culture and what it means for a piece of art to be popular, and it's critiquing the art. Well, it's not really an art. It's critiquing the fact that we even critique art, and that art is something that we see as worth critiquing instead of something that's just to be created and to exist and just to be. And I think that's what's really so interesting about this film, and makes the fact that I'm doing a critique of it quite ironic. The irony is not lost on me at all, and I think it's extremely interesting, especially knowing that, having Michael Keaton play this older actor who once played Birdman, I find it very interesting, and it's very interesting, and this film is very interesting. It is both unique in the way it looks at the film industry, in my opinion, and it's also unique in the way that it itself is made. I absolutely fucker tense. Hello? Still rolling! I absolutely love that majority of the film is shot in a style to make it appear as if it's one long continuous take. I absolutely love that. The cinematographer, Emmanuel Lubezki, brilliant cinematographer, and I absolutely love his work. And so, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, so I don't want to go too far critiquing the film. Not that I really think there's much that I can or would be interested in critiquing, because I enjoyed it, but it just feels wrong. It feels wrong to critique a film that is itself a critique of the critique of films. Although I could say, as a critic, I think it's wrong to criticize the critics, but I actually don't think it's wrong to criticize the critics. I think that is a very worthwhile thing that should be done. There's a critic in the film who is seen almost as this godlike creature that comes down with her like this godlike creature who comes down with the blessing of a good review, and how it seems like they're also willing and it's necessary for everybody to pander to this critic, and if she writes a bad review of your film, then you are done. Your play is over and your career is possibly going to end. And I think that's saying a lot about how maybe we give critics too much power. Is it our and Jesus. It's going to be interesting to edit. And maybe we do give critics too much power. I don't know. This is a very difficult topic to really address, and I think the film did that very interestingly. And most of all, it's a bizarre film, and I absolutely adored that about it. I loved that. In the spirit of art. What was that? So yeah. As ironic as it is, of course I'm going to give this film a rating, because I am a movie reviewer and I review movies, and other people are filmmakers and they make movies, and other people are people that like to watch movies and they watch movies, and I think all of that is important in the universe of what each piece is important. What? I guess the question is it art if there's not a critic there to tell you whether or not it's art? And I think it is. And this film is definitely a masterful piece of art, a very unique, disturbing, no, it's not really disturbing, but a very unique and beautiful piece of art. And I'm really sorry about this review. It's weird and uncomfortable, but the film was weird and uncomfortable too. And maybe I'll just not edit this, because the whole film was just like one long take, and so maybe I'll just let this be one long take, and it'll be really strange. And I hope nobody watches this far, because you shouldn't. But it was a really good film, and I'm surprised my phone's battery hasn't died yet. And because I feel compelled to give it a rating, I'm gonna say that it's 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm gonna yell it at you because thanks for watching. If you've seen the movie already, why don't you tell me how crazy you thought it was, and whether or not, yeah, blah blah blah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.